Hey everybody, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Excuse me, it's Dr. Eric Nepute. Hope you're having a great day today in the world. Listen, let me ask you a question. What if the anxiety, the brain fog, the hormone issues, the chronic illness that you've been battling isn't a diagnosis at all, but it's a toxic overload of your body that you've been dealing with, and your body's screaming about the symptoms you've got? And what if I told you that there were five major chemicals that are causing this problem right now that are in your water, your food, your cookware, and even your clothes? Hey, I'm Dr. Eric Nepute. Many of you know me. I'm a functional medicine doctor. We help people get to the root cause of their problem. We've trained hundreds and thousands of doctors all across the globe to do the same now. And I want to share something with you, something I'm going to be sharing today on some interviews that I'm doing. And there are some nasty, dangerous chemicals in our bodies and our water supply and our food that you need to be aware of. So give me a thumbs up. You guys can see me and hear me. Make sure you like, subscribe, tag, and share. Do all the things that you normally do. Let's go through this hit list real quick. So check this out. There are five top chemicals that you must avoid, and we got to get them out of our body. So I'm going to go through each one of them, write them down when you hear them and see them, and then I'm going to give you some action steps at the end that you can do to help yourself improve your health. This is a big issue. We see this with our patients all the time in our practices. I don't care what a patient's dealing with, if it's fibromyalgia, if it's chronic fatigue, if it's insulin resistance, if it's diabetes, migraines, whatever type of autoimmune they've got, or if they're dealing with heart disease, cancer, diabetes, stroke, or whatnot. It's all about removing these toxins from the body. Listen to this. Number one, microplastics. You guys are seeing this in the news all over the place. Recent research is showing that microplastics in the brain can lead to mental illness. Microplastics in the gut can lead to leaky gut syndrome, poor metabolism, poor functionality of your GI tract. It can also lead to leaky gut, which is something we've been battling globally for a long time. These microplastics in your heart can lead to heart dysfunction. They can get into the carotids and cause plaquing. They can get into the testicles and ovaries and cause infertility. They can also cause issues with low hormones, which is a big problem. So I want you to understand these microplastics also get inside of your cells, and inside of each cell, there's a little engine. And that engine is called a mitochondria, and that mitochondria spins. And if that mitochondria gets compressed, if something clogs that up, if there's microplastics, heavy metals, something gets in there and clogs that up, it can't turn like it's supposed to. Well, these microplastics are a big part of that. So where do we get them? These microplastics are now found in 100% of placentas that are being tested. Breast milk, human blood, brain tissue, etc. We're finding it everywhere. So we see it in plastic bottles, food packages, tea bags, synthetic clothes that people wear, bottled water, and even rainwater in remote mountains. When I was in Costa Rica, I was blown away that we actually found the microplastics in the runoff water that was there in this secluded region. So they disrupt the endocrine system. So that means they throw off all your hormones. This is going to lead to insulin resistance, weight gain, blood sugar issues like type 2 diabetes. It can lead to all kinds of other hormonal imbalances, including skin acne, cystic acne, breast tenderness, and swelling in the lymph. They damage the gut lining. They alter our genetic expression. They don't allow our body to absorb vitamins, minerals, and nutrients like we're supposed to. And we really are a plastic generation unless we detox our body. And there are many, many things that you can do to pull these microplastics and heavy metals out of the system. We've been talking about it for a long time. And the Detox Pro Plus is one of the formulas that I use in my functional medicine practice every day. If I'm trying to pull toxins out of folks, usually the first 45 days, 3 times a day. We're going to do 2 dropper fulls 3 times a day. After that, their body usually is pretty good and purified. And then they use their daily dose of daily prevention, 2 dropper fulls a day. And it's 1 for kids. So we use this plus a bunch of other things that we do, and I'll share with you later at the end. Number 2, heavy metals. This is a big deal. I need you to understand that the microplastics and heavy metals act like a sponge for each other. So we're now finding heavy metals and microplastics yoked together in the body. and they're invisible, they're tasteless, and the bottom line is they compound over time and they do become deadly. They really can be killing our bodies and our cells. And unless we detoxify them, we have a big issue. So here are the common offenders of heavy metals. Number one is mercury. Mercury is in amalgam fillings. It's in tuna fish. It's in swordfish. It's in certain vaccines. It's in certain medications. It's in fluorescent lights. Well, these are incandescent, but it's in fluorescent lights as well. So it's around a lot of us on a daily basis. Lead is very, very common around the world. Lead is found in old pipes. Lead is found in paint. It's in certain spices. It's in certain salts. Especially, you got to watch your salts. Watch the pink Himalayan salts, and certain types of Celtic salts are problematic as well. What about mercury? Sorry, I said mercury. What about cadmium? Cadmium is in cigarettes. It's in battery waste. It's in contaminated rice. We also find arsenic in rice as well. Arsenic is a very big issue, and there are so many things that can be done to pull those out of the body. These aluminums that are in deodorants, that are in cookwares, that are in antacids, that are also in vaccines, these aluminums that are also in the air that we breathe. We can detoxify these through using the Detox Pro Plus formula. It's been proven to do that. We are never going to be able to avoid 100% of the exposure to microplastics and heavy metals. It's our common industrialized lifestyle that we now are accustomed to, that the chances of us seeing change that, especially in our lifetime, it's very slim. So you have got to take proactive steps to reduce that exposure and then detoxify the body, and then make sure your gut microbiome is balanced the way it's supposed to. A healthy gut microbiome can help your body ward off some of these microplastics and some of these heavy metals. Now check this out. These metals build up in your brain, your kidneys, your liver, your bones. They trigger memory loss, hormone disruption, and autoimmune issues. And yes, even cancers, the research are showing. So you can't guess your exposure, because we all have exposure. You got to assume that you're loaded and detoxify your body accordingly. What most of my patients do is they'll do a 45-day detox every quarter or so. Every 3 to 4 months, they'll do a 45-day detox program just to keep their lymph open, their detox moving, and etc. By the way, we have that protocol for you that we'll share with you. It's very simple, very straightforward. They use the Detox Pro Plus during that 45-day cycle. They'll do 2 dropper fulls 3 times a day if you're an adult, 1 dropper full 3 times a day if you're a child, plus a couple other therapeutics as well. But listen, we also have to talk about number 3, these forever chemicals, these PFAS and these PFOA chemicals. They're called forever chemicals because your body cannot break them down. They cannot break them down. And here's where they're found. They're found in nonstick cookware like Teflon, okay? They're found in takeout containers, right? We find them all the time in takeout containers, and waterproof clothing and waterproof boots. It's in that, and the waterproof and stain-proof things you put on your carpet and on your furniture, those all have PFAS in them. Firefighting foam, and a lot of cosmetics, and unfortunately sunscreens, which most people shouldn't be using sunscreens. And these PFAS are linked to thyroid dysfunction, certain types of cancers, infertilities, metabolic dysfunction. These compounds are designed to resist heat, water, oil, etc. And they're going to resist health. I mean, that's just what they do. We have to get these out of the system. Again, we can pull PFAS out of the body with the combination of that micro utilization of the Detox Pro Plus. There are blood tests that you can do. You can do blood tests for PFAS. You can do blood tests for heavy metals. You can do blood tests for microplastics, but we should assume that we have them, and we should be doing something every day to counter affect the toxins that we're exposed to on a daily basis. I mean, we cannot avoid the toxins. It's impossible to avoid all those. So you better do something to help your body. That's so important for you to understand. Now, that being said, There's some other things in our water supply that are very problematic as well. And atrazine is a herbicide, one of the most common herbicides in the U.S. It's, by the way, banned in Europe. It's still sprayed all over American crops, at least for now. And I hope we do something about that. But conventionally grown corn, wheat, and soy, atrazine is a problem with. So atrazine and glyphosate to me go hand in hand. If I know atropine and glyphosate has been used in the processing of my food, I'm going to avoid it like the plague, because that will cause hormone disruption. That will cause weight gain in the body by destroying the metabolism. That will poke holes in your intestinal tract, causing leaky gut, which then will lead to a leaky body, which means systemic inflammation, i.e. autoimmune issues, chronic pain, chronic fatigue, those kinds of issues. And then listen to this. And then it will also lead to other endocrine disruptors. Listen to this. Atrazine has been shown to feminize male frogs and damage reproductive development. So you want to kill your testosterone? Folks, this is the way to do it. It's in conventionally grown corn. It's in conventionally grown wheat. It's in conventionally grown soy. It's in the runoff water. So it's in a lot of our tap. Unless you have a filtration system specific to pull this herbicide out, it's not coming out of your water and you're ingesting it. You're bathing in it as well. So using the Detox Pro Plus and other binders and detoxifiers are extremely important for this. And then number 5 is fluoride. Marketed as great for your teeth, backed by zero evidence. In fact, just last year, the EPA came out and said, hey, we've been sitting on a study now for 2 years that shows that there's zero safe levels of fluoride in the human body. So it's in tap water, it's in toothpaste, it's in tea leaves, certain types of tea leaves, and in certain types of processed beverages, you're going to have fluoride as well. Fluoride accumulates in the pineal gland, causes the pineal gland to shut down. That's not good for lots of reasons. It can cause bone and brain issues. It's also blocks iodine absorption, which is why fluoride a lot of times causes the thyroid to dysfunction. We see on x-ray all the time calcification of the thyroid gland because people typically have too much fluoride in their system and they need to pull that out. That's a huge conversation that we have with our patients all the time, okay? The truth is you can't completely avoid these chemicals. They're in our air, they're in our water, they're in our food, they're in our bloodstream. But you can take back control by mitigating and minimizing your not just your exposure, but also how your body deals with it. Getting your gut microbiome improved, using spore-based microbiotics, the master microbiotic formula we use is absolutely second to none for this. And then obviously the Detox Pro Plus is what we put all of our patients on to have a daily protection because it binds and removes plastics, heavy metals, and helps with endocrine disruptors. It supports liver and kidney detoxification. It helps with lymphatic detox. It can help clean out the blood. It helps repair the integrity of the gut. So it helps enhance cellular function on the GI gut level. It promotes phase 1 and phase 2 detox from an enzyme pathway standpoint in the liver, and it reduces systemic inflammation. Please remember, the United States government just put out a report that says the number one cause of all chronic illness is chronic inflammation. And the number one cause of chronic inflammation are these environmental toxins that we're discussing. This is such a bigger problem than most people can even understand and fathom. What if you don't have symptoms and diseases? What if you're stuck in a chemical toxic state and you're having these symptoms and or disease processes because you're toxic? And there's a massive difference with that. So listen, the Detox Pro Plus is a game changer for myself and my patients. It's a targeted cellular detoxification protocol, and it doesn't cause any side effects. It's amazing how you can utilize this, but you have to use this with lifestyle changes and etc. So listen, the truth will set you free if you'll let it. But I'm telling you, I mean, I'm looking right now, literally looking right now at all of the, problems that we're having. I mean, in the news today, I'm seeing so many things about your health and your toxins. I mean, children are gaining weight because of heavy metals. Immune function is down because of heavy metals. Gut function is being destroyed because of heavy metals and forever chemicals. Thyroid dysfunction is being messed up. According to the NIH, fluoride reduces the IQ in your children. Because of fluoride, your iodine isn't working, and that's going to cause you to have a higher risk of thyroid dysfunction. This could lead to neurodevelopmental delays and anxiety and depression. The list goes on and on about how these compounds destroy your body literally forever. By the way, Lori says, hey, when are these available? These are available now. We've been using them in our practices for a while. And we also have them for retail consumption for all of you. If you haven't gotten into the BioLimitless ecosystem yet, there's a couple ways to do this. Number one, if you're already in the family and you've got a back office system and etc., you can go in the back office and you can actually log on and you can order the Detox Pro Plus. We have a family pack that's out there as well that's flying off the shelves. The second way you can get involved is we have thousands of influencers all across the globe that are helping spread the word about BioLimitless. If one of those influencers said, hey, go watch Dr. Nepute's videos, or hey, check this out, get with that influencer, that individual who told you to check this out, and say, hey, do you have a link so that I can go order the Detox Pro Plus? And if you don't have that, then go to wearebiolimitless.com. That's wearebiolimitless.com. You can make a purchase there for the Detox Pro Plus for yourself and for your family. I'm encouraging everyone to get a 90-day supply of it. That way you can, for 45 days, really load your body up with heavy detox processes. And we've got a really amazing webinar as well as a digital detox guide that you can follow as well. It's not difficult to get healthy people, to keep healthy people healthy, and to keep folks that people that are sick, to get them healthy. We just have to do the right things for the right amount of time. So I want you to understand that knowledge is power, but it's the wisdom of taking that knowledge and applying it to your life that's super important. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys appreciate this information. Share this, like, subscribe. This can and will change your life. You're going to be hearing more about the powers of detoxification. You should be hearing it from mainstream media and mainstream medicine soon. But until then, we're going to be your knowledge source. So folks, I got to get going. I got to see patients. Until we meet again, I'm Dr. Eric Nepute. God bless you. God bless America. And God bless this beautiful, beautiful world. Have an amazing day. And I'll see y'all soon. Stay smart out there. Bye, everybody.